How far have you gone, sexually?
I sorta don't kiss and tell.
First, I would undress you and lay you down, kiss all over your body, and completely relax you. How's that for starters? I could so go on.
I would love that. Do you want to make love to me?
If you was 18, yes. At 14, you scare me.
So do you not want to talk to me anymore?
Talk, yes. About sex stuff, no. Need to mature a little more before you're ready for me.
That's cool.
Got any friends you want to double team me with? Or you think you can handle it?
I can wait for you if you want to go to the beach too. I could bring my kite. It's got a big smiley face on it.
Hi! How are you? Let me just grab my stuff down here, okay? How are you? So...
I haven't pulled a kite in like forever.
I know, it's cool.
Gosh. How you doing?
Look at the beach, it's so pretty. Oh, I'm kind of shy.
Come on, no hug.
Let's just stand here and look at the beach for a minute.
Yeah.
Kind of shy.
Let me go to my truck.
What are you gonna grab?
Huh?
What are you gonna grab?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
What you up to today?
Nothing.
Nothing? What are you here for?
Just come to meet her. I talked to her online.
Who is she?
Allie?
Allie. And how old is Allie?
She said she was 14.
14. And how old are you?
33.
33. And what's a 33-year-old man coming to meet a 14-year-old girl for?
Just to say hi, that's all.
Just to say hi.
That's it.
It's you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You ask her a lot of sexually explicit things. Tell me what womanly things you've done in your short years as an adult.
I had no intentions, no nothing.
No intentions, no nothing. So you drove 60
I
miles to see a 14-year-old girl.
Just to say hi.
Just to say hi.
I wasn't planning on doing anything. Absolutely not. I even said it many times. It's just to say hi. I wasn't expecting anything.
You may have said that, but here you say, so next, after I undress you and kiss you all over, would you like me to lick your and make you quiver? Is that just coming over to say hi?
That was nothing when I said I was coming over with anything sexual. Absolutely nothing.
How can you say that? Oh, here's one. Got any friends who you want to double team with me? Or you think you can handle me?
That was all good.
Do you think that's appropriate to joke that way with a 14-year-old girl?
No, but I was on an adult chat site and just in there messing around for someone to chat to.
Yeah. And why did you pick someone who said they were 14 years old?
I didn't pick them.
You didn't pick them. So she picked you.
My intentions were not anything other than to say hi.
Say hi.
Never met anybody online.
You've never met anybody online. Do you know how often I hear that? You ever watch Dateline NBC?
Yeah.
You ever see our stories
Yes.
on computer predators? What'd you think of those stories?
I didn't think much about them. I mean,
Well, this is one of those stories. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on adults who try to meet minors online for sex. If there's anything else you'd like to tell me, I'd like to hear it. If not,
this is silly.
what's silly?
All of this is silly. I'm not going to keep doing this, I guess.
Hands on top of your head. Lean over the rail. Let me grab your sunglasses. These aren't prescription, right?
No.
Wow, these are tight.
Is the right one okay to do, or? I mean,
It's a little
I'm not
tight.
flexible, so it's like.
Well, I really can't loosen them up too much more. It's just you've got broad shoulders, so they're going to be a little uncomfortable. It's not cutting into you or anything like that, though.
Feels like it.
Here, stand up for a second. Get a second opinion on these. He's got broad shoulders. I know they're uncomfortable, but do you think
They
this
feel like
one's
they're
too
cut
tight? Should
right
we
into
replace
me.
them?
It's going to be a problem, eventually.
Eventually.
Yes, sir.
I think he's okay for the interview, though. Or unless you want to go ahead and change them out
Well,
now.
if we do it now, it'll save us trouble later.
Let's do it now.
I'll take care of this if you want to go get
right.
another set and we'll
Okay.
hook them up.
Thank you.
Just stand right here, and what we'll do is we'll go get another set and we'll readjust these.
Okay.
He's right about this one. This one's going to be okay. And as soon as we get that done, all I'm going to ask you is that as we start to remove the cuffs, just let your hands stay free.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And then we'll adjust them as best we can. Obviously, they're not meant to be comfortable, but they're not meant to be, tremendously uncomfortable.
Because this is tingling and cold already.
On your left hand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll take care of that, and then we'll sit you down, and then an investigator will come in and introduce themselves to you, and then go through a process. You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're just going to put a new set of flex cuffs on. And, okay. Just remember, as things start to drop, just
And over the waist.
just lean over a little. There you go.
And stay bent over.
Yeah, that one's going to be a tough one. Okay.
Relax.
Just
Stay bent over.
close your fist, get some circulation going.
Do me a favor, bend over the waist. Just stay bent over. See?
Look at that.
I understand
Well,
that.
they're not comfortable, sir. Like I said, you got
You know,
broad
we'll do the
shoulders.
best. We'll do the best we can.
You want me to take off your watch so it'll feel a
No,
little bit
that's
better?
fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right. You okay? I'm gonna go ahead and bring these up.
Would you like? You want your hands this way, or might be
It's-
better this way?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not flexible. It's-
I understand that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That a lot better?
Mhm.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Have a seat.
I'm gonna take your sunglasses, put them with your property. All right, sir.
All right.
Okay. All right. Investigator Reed. Okay, this is investigator will introduce herself, and she'll talk to you about a couple of things here.
Okay. My name is Debbie Reith. I'm an investigator with the State Attorney's Office.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're here assisting Flagler Beach Police Department with this operation. And what I want to do is just get some basic information from you
Okay.
as far as your name and everything. But what is your last name?
Collins.
Can you spell it for me?
Collins.
And what's your first name?
Michael.
Did you have any questions that you wanted to ask me?
How much trouble am I in?
Well, the complaint that I just filled out has you charged with lewd lascivious conduct, and it says attempt computer pornography and transmission of harmful materials to a minor. So they pretty much speak for themselves as far as the charges go. But there's going to be somebody else coming in to talk to you in a little bit to get a little more detail for you. But so how do you have a computer in your house?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you use to transmit?
Yes.
with? Okay. Is there anybody else that lives in your house with you?
My wife and my 2 kids.
How old are your kids?
4 and 6.
Oh, so you got young ones.
Mm-hmm.
Are they boys, girls?
Girls.
2 girls?
And 4 month. My wife's 4 months pregnant, so.
Oh, so you got another one on the way?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. Wow.
Yeah. What do you think your wife's going to say?
I don't know. What would you say?
I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah, me too.
Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Your hands feel a little more comfortable now?
They're better now, yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind switching places with me. We got a cramped quarters around here. You have to forgive us.
Fine.
I'm Liz Williams. I'm a detective with the Flagler Beach Police Department. And I believe Ms. Reith has already explained to you your rights, and you're going to talk to us. Why don't you explain to me what you're doing in Flagler Beach today?
Come to meet a girl named Allie. It was just to say hi. I was in the area. First, we had explicit talk a couple times, but overall, every time I went to say I was meeting, it was just to meet, say hi. It was nothing to do anything. And
Okay, and how old is Allie?
she said she was 14,
14, and how old are you?
34.
34?
Yes, ma'am.
How old did you tell her you were?
I don't remember.
Maybe 23?
It wasn't 34.
Was it maybe 23?
Maybe 23. I don't remember, though.
And would you think it would be okay for a 23-year-old to be with a 14-year-old?
To be with?
Yes. To do the things that you described in your conversation, to do
No.
those things, a 23-year-old and a 14-year-old.
No, ma'am.
So certainly wouldn't be okay for a 35 or 34-year-old to do them, right? Right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. What you said you were going to come here today just to meet with her and get to know her as friends?
Just to say hi. I told her I'd probably be like hi and bye.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You didn't tell her you're going to be high and by. I think there was actually a conversation about you staying for a little while.
A little while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember having a conversation like that.
Was there a
I mean, I know you
conversation
have
earlier
everything,
about you coming earlier and staying the night?
She had mentioned that. I never said that, no.
Okay. And you are married, I heard you say? Did you tell her you were not married?
Didn't really talk about nothing like that.
Okay, actually, I mean, I can go through the pages
Sure,
and
yes,
find the
ma'am.
information for you, but I think you did tell her that you weren't married, which kind of indicates to me that there was obviously a sexual or romantic interest in a 14-year-old.
I don't remember saying I wasn't married.
Okay. Would you like me to find that for you? I mean, I'll take the time if you'd like. Are you married? No. Want to be one day?
It must have been when we first started talking.
Mm-hmm. When did you first start talking?
I really don't remember, to be honest. It's been
About
a
how long
time.
ago?
Weeks.
Mm-hmm. And do you talk to other girls on your computer?
Not underage girls like that.
This is the only one that's underage?
Absolutely.
How much time do you spend on your computer?
It depends on how much time I have.
And say, for example, it's a regular work day, how much time?
Maybe from 10 minutes to an hour.
And say it's a weekend or a holiday.
About the same.
But you usually are on the computer late at night?
Usually.
Is that after your family's gone to bed, you get on the computer?
Most of the time.
And you live in Orlando?
Mm-hmm.
And drove all the way here to say hello, just to say
I was
hi.
coming out this way.
Okay, so all these things that you said you were coming here to do, to make her have an orgasm and make her quiver and hug her and kiss her. As soon as you get here, hug her and kiss her all over.
All over.
And I bet you taste amazing. Those things, when you left Orlando to come here.
Those things, when I left Orlando to come here, were not talked about like that. None of that was talked about like that. All those things that you're pulling back from weeks ago that were said when I first started talking to her, and then everything leading up till now was not like that.
Okay, so you think that it makes a difference that you
Not
said...
that it makes a difference,
you said
but
2 weeks
you're taking
ago
it out
or
of
1 week
context
ago
like I
to a
just
14-year-old
left.
girl.
Like I just left to come here
Well,
and said those kind of
early
things.
in this conversation, in the dialogue between the two of you, you start mentioning that you might come see her, is why I'm saying that. And the conversation between you has a lot of sexual context in it, and that's what you want to do with her.
It was not.
Now,
what
if
I
you
wanted to do
think
with her.
that because you said it 4 days ago or a week ago or 2 weeks ago that makes a difference, well, there's not much I can do to help you there, okay? Because in my eyes, it doesn't make a difference at all. Okay, those were your intent. So when you left Orlando, that's what you left there intending to do.
When I left Orlando, I had a place to go. And I was coming by here to say hi, and that was it. And that's what I told her I was doing.
And how old are your children?
4 and 7.
Have you ever had any legal trouble before?
Legal trouble, yeah, recently.
What was that for?
Me and my wife getting in arguments.
Domestic violence?
Mm-hmm.
Were you arrested?
Mm-hmm.
And did she obtain an injunction for protection?
No, there was nothing like that.
Was Department of Children and Family Services called?
Yes.
Okay. And what were your charges?
Domestic violence.
Battery or assault?
Was just domestic violence.
So things
It was
aren't
one of
going good
those
in your
where
marriage?
she called on the phone and then didn't want to keep talking, and she couldn't hang up, and they had to send people out anyways, type thing.
And that happened how many times?
Once.
Your wife's, you've only had the police called to your house for domestic violence once?
Once.
You sure it's once?
Once.
Okay. All right. Well, obviously, you don't feel like the conversation that you had with this 14-year-old girl was inappropriate.
That's not, no. I'm just saying I was coming here to say hi. It was no intentions of any. I even said no intentions.
Do you
No
think that what you said
expectations,
to
I
her
said.
was appropriate?
At times, no.
And why did you do it?
Just bored,
Boredom.
up late at night.
Okay. Well, Michael, I don't have any further questions for you. Do you? No. Okay. Look, what we're going to do is we're going to walk you out into the hallway.
Mhm.
The rules are no sudden movements or anything like that. If you need to stretch or rise, then you need to ask the officer that's out there and just let him know that you're going to be doing that, okay? Because we don't want any kind of sudden movements to be misinterpreted.
Is there any way I can make a phone call?
Not right now. You're going to be going to the Flagler County Inmate Facility here in a little while. You'll just need to sit and be patient. There's no bond assigned to your arrest. You'll have to see the judge for first appearance for a bond to be assigned. Okay? You understand that?
Unfortunately, I do.
Can you stand up by yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Can I have another drink, please?
Sure.
I know it's...
Here, I'll follow you out.
Michael, do you have anything in your truck that we need to know about? Any kind of contraband or anything?
In the Flagler Beach case, Collins later pleaded not guilty to 2 felony counts.